Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. Welcome back to Date Everything, the game where you can date your bathtub. Because why wouldn't you want to be waist deep in water? We have a message on this cord.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Depends on what you define as fun.
Thank God I could use a little gossip.
Could you, though?
What, just out of nowhere?
Obviously.
So what was it? Like what?
Uh...
Huh? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
It's not anime, though. I have never seen an anime that does this. Unless there is one. I should really watch it, then.
More? I'm still on the first part. You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
Well, you won't go on a date with me, so I suppose that's off the table.
Man, what? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses? Date theaters? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Bye! Okay, well, when you want to tell your friends stuff and they don't believe you. Although, to be fair, if someone did tell me the same thing, I probably wouldn't believe them either. Beautiful morning. Now, didn't Skylar say I could speak to her the next day? I'm doing that.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates?
Maybe. But maybe I want to form a relate with you.
That's short for relationships.
Is it now?
I think about this stuff a lot. Oh, yes, I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Well, I do wish to do a little date thing here, so, let's do that.
Oh, let's.
Okay.
There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's do that one.
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
Your lore?
Vibrations. I'm being overly simplistic.
Are you, though?
Have you heard of string theory?
I'm not scientifically equipped in the brain to understand that, but you know what? Explain it to me. Can you date string? Nah, I wouldn't pick that up. Nah.
Date theater technology is based on thing theory.
Thing theory, you say? Do
Thing
tell.
theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe. Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
I didn't know my couch had a conscience.
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts.
Oh, jeez. I'm having high school flashbacks.
With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did.
Why are you looking at me like that?
And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
I'm going to pretend that I understand what you're saying.
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why, when we awaken something, it wiggles a little.
You were all thinking the same thing. So were you. All of you, and you, and you, and me, and her, and you were all thinking the same thing. Don't judge me.
What did you think about that?
That was amazing. Damn.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders.
Right.
I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready? Oh. Cool?
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely.
Okay,
See,
let's
there is
look
a small
closely.
space just between the lens and the earpiece.
Hold on, wait a second. What? There's a face! And why is it a cane?
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's, not doing great. What? Ding ding! That's exactly the thing. It's a very special type of suspension.
All right.
A suspension of disbelief.
What? Yeah, what does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything.
She sounds so distressed.
I can barely handle it. Just give it a little love. Anyway,
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
you've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Sure.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
No! No! You know, I was kind of hoping to do more there. Game. Let's see. What do I have? Oh my gosh. How much do I... What is this? Drysdale said that the detergent Titus is very dramatic. Now, I am all about the drama. So, I want to go and speak to Titus. Now, I think, if everything is the way I think it is, Titus should be up here in the cupboards, right? Aha! Okay. Titus, you and me. Eye to eye, nose to nose, chest to chest, Tide Pod to mouth.
The gladiator who stands before you is at once intimidating and alluring. She glares at you like she means to run you through.
You may definitely run through me, mommy. Okay.
Also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze. It slightly undermines whatever murderous intent she may actually have.
Well, it depends on how much murder you wish to commit. There's a fine line between non-murderous sexy and sexy murderous. Cut that whole section out.
She is beautiful and terrifying, an Amazon in blue and pink. But even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
Who dares disturb me?
I apologize, okay? You need to wash. Titus Andromac. Look at those thighs. Jeez.
You? Ha, name yourself! By all the pods in the firmament, I swear, if thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty.
Did you say disturbed? We need to work on your pronunciation.
I shall leave you as you present.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Meet me. You, civilian, you wanted to meet me.
Well, we're talking now, aren't we?
I am in the pitch of battle. My pods rampage, sacrificing themselves to be reborn yet again. And you have pulled me here because you wanted to meet me.
Well, what else must I do?
I confess to you, civilian. I am in a state of indecision.
Oh?
I cannot decide if I hate you or if I am impressed by your fortitude.
Yes.
Fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
Such bold abandon flaunts a newling's claim, for converse strange at altar side untold.
I don't understand these Shakespearean things. Can you speak English, please?
You are not hated, despite thy impish impertinence.
Excuse me, did you just call me an imp? Do I look like I come from the Doom universe?
But now is not the time. My occupation, my profession calls me back. For passion's sake I fly. For passion's sake I am not pulled again. Come to me only when the hurly-burly is done, to win or loss. Come before, and even thy puckishness shall not save thee. You won't.
Oh, well, what is up with these objects today? Do they know when to talk to me? What did I do? Someone named Beverly came up. I think I know who Beverly is. I think we all know who Beverly is. Beverly is one of my favorite individuals here. Hello, Beverly.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Don't do that.
Someone's here. Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler.
The Tipsy Tumbler.
I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
Do I give you what you asked for? Considering the last interaction we had, you just rubbed salt in the wound. You know what? Sure.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hiya.
Hello there.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Imagine not recognizing me, your proprietor.
Yes, you?
Mm-hmm.
Who else so charitably bought this adorable minibar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar?
Maybe.
Nope, nothing.
Sure.
First, oh, thank you. Second, great question. I wish I knew. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
There it is.
I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
You know, for someone who's opened up a bar 6 times, you got a lot of sass.
But that's... okay. It's all water under the bridge.
I feel like you're harboring some deep resentment right now.
You'll have to talk to River if you want that.
Ooh?
Anyway, that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn.
A little bit early in the day for a drink, don't you think? But you know what? I kind of lost my job, so let's do it.
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
I'll do this one.
You know that drink takes 7 minutes for me to shake?
You said I knew you were gonna make me something, and now you're complaining about 7 minutes. What do you want?
am charging extra. Anyway, coming right up.
Didn't you say I get free drinks now being charged?
7 minutes later.
You know what? I didn't even want your drink anymore. I'm gonna pour it out in okay. You know, you went through the, even though you sassed me, you went through the 7 minutes of hard work. So I'll give you what you
to your
want.
lips.
How was it? Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well.
You might know your beverages pretty well, but your attitude could use some adjustment, Bev. Oh, Madam Proprietress.
I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it.
Well, isn't that nice for you?
So, will you be my first returning customer?
I don't know. After the 7-minute sash you gave me. Sure.
Really?
I have an anxious style of where I need to people please, okay? Don't judge.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
After the sass, I don't know. Okay. I need to check out River. Now, the way to get River is you turn on a tap, apparently, and then you aim this at the water itself. So I think this should work.
You wonder for a moment if your sink has overflowed, but that's not it at all. There's just a being made of water standing before you. She's ethereally beautiful, but there's something hard to pin down in her gaze. It almost feels like she's watching your every move, waiting to see what you'll do.
All I can say is, damn!
Hi, honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands?
I want to just take a moment away from the dating thing and to the artist who drew this individual. Oh my gosh, how amazing is that? That is so cool. All right, back to being horny.
Who could ever have enough of you, sweetheart?
Oh.
Running down that perfect body is the highlight of my day. But since you're the one who came to me, I'd say that you're the one who couldn't get enough. So, what can I do for you, sugar? What? Little old me? Better you don't know. Keeps the mystery. Oh, I suppose not.
I suppose not.
Guess the mystery had to end sometime. I'm River.
Hello, River.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? No, the question is, what can I do for you?
Just River. Like, chair.
Chair?
Chair. World famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Belief.
Okay, I'm the fool. I didn't know chair was a thing, and I never knew the #1 hit, Belief.
The one and only.
Interesting.
You know, the best thing about Cher is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her. I change states all day, every day.
True.
I know that better than anyone.
This is a fact. This
I
is
just
true.
wish I knew which one was best for me. Is there a version of me you like best? Water? Steam? Ice? Some form in between? Oh, sorry.
River wasn't exactly holding your gaze before, but she seems intensely uncomfortable
No!
now.
No!
She looks everywhere but at you.
No!
Look, I've been here way too long. If you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
No, wait, hold on. Wait, no.
She is gone.
I wasn't ju- Gosh darn it. Turn the water off. What the hell? Why? Workspace. Oh, it's this douche.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than a self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Oh no.
Yeah, fascinating. But we're not talking about you
Well,
right now. I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
How rude.
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data.
Hey!
Would you think that I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful? I'm sorry, that was rash. I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you. Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Wow.
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay, man. I'm starting to catch a lot of people here, so that's pretty cool. I would like to find this person. So I think this is actually Wallace, or his name is Wall, and I do believe he's part of the thing here. Someone very large and loud came by to add an egg to the Dateviator cocktail. So I think if I do this correctly, I believe Wallace or the Wall is right over here. Yeah.
How does one even describe a warrior like this?
Holy gains,
veritable-
bro.
Well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls
He's got
of your
a
house
butt
are this
chin.
solid.
Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall!
Ah, we have some Groot coding here.
Wall.
I don't like the way you said that, but sure. Wall.
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you. He throws his head back in a belly laugh that echoes through the house.
Wall!
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks.
I love you!
What?
Wall!
Yes! Yes! I'm gaining my wall!
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it? You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
what happened in the last 30 seconds? I met someone, we spoke their language, and now we're together, we're lovers. We had some gross wall love making, and then oh, this guy again.
I'll do it to you on tights. Yo, it's your boy, David Most. Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. Jade's 19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Oh, that was surreal in every way, shape, and form, but I got to marry a wall, so take that, Most. That's all the time I have for this surreal episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Date Everything. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This is my game of 2025. Let me know what's your favorite dateable object in the game. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, go hang out with your wall. You might find true love. Ma'am, come back! I forgot to open it! Greetings! Welcome to my humble, open space.